How to make your first 10,000 online part 2. So in part 2 we're going to look at obstacles, because in part 1 we looked at what does it take to make money online. So let's do that recap, right, of part 1. Who is trying to make money online? Students, job seekers, stay-home parents, people who love to travel, people who are staying home because they need to look after a family member, people who are in employment and they want extra income, people who are heading towards retirement. We talked about what it takes, what are the qualifications. If you've got basic computer skills like typing, researching, doing drag and drop, if you've got access to the internet, you are qualified. We talked about how it is important to put yourself in the hands of a person with money. Why should they pay you? You need to offer something. You need to offer something of value. You must know how value is being delivered. This is how legitimate businesses work. They work on the basis of exchange of value. That is why shortcuts, when you see someone saying you can make money here, but you can't even see where the value is, chances of that thing being a scam are very, very high. So now we talked about, if it's so simple to make money online, then why do people struggle? Because there's certain obstacles, and that's what we're going to talk about here. 7 obstacles that I want to talk about. Number 1, mindset. Opportunities versus problems. What does this mean? Many people like asking the question, where can I find jobs online? Where can I find typing jobs online? This is the wrong question, and I'm going to explain why. The right question is, what problem can I solve for business owners such that they can pay me on a monthly basis? You need to think like an entrepreneur. Entrepreneurs with problems are everywhere. People with problems are everywhere. They're within your reach. They're in your phone book. They're in your neighborhood, in your church, in your community. The difference between employment and making money online is the way you think. You need to think like an entrepreneur for you to make money online successfully. Entrepreneurs look for problems to solve. Employees look for opportunities. That's the difference. So if you want to really make money online and you want to make it to find to you want it to be easy to find clients, you want it to be easy to find people who are willing to pay you, you need to think like an entrepreneur. Okay? What problem can I solve? Entrepreneurs get paid to solve problems. That is why you need to change your mindset and think about problems to solve. Examples of problems you can solve: lack of time. People are busy. There are people who are busy. Maybe you have time. Maybe if you're a complete beginner, the only thing you have is time. How can you translate that into value? What can you do for someone who is so busy? Lack of energy. Sometimes, because someone is so busy, they run out of energy. Lack of leads, lack of skill to design, lack of knowledge of how to create content, lack of knowledge of using digital skills, low visibility. Especially small business owners, they are the ones with a lot of problems that they like to get solutions online. They're not the only ones, but for me, like I said, I teach from my experience. I found them to be one of the easiest targets. And also because my audience is full of small business owners, normally they come to me and say, hey, I need someone who can help me with this, someone who can help me with this. They are willing to pay, but you must be able and willing to help them in one way or another. Obstacle number 2, not knowing where to start. Do you know how to walk? Why would I ask you if you know how to walk? Sometimes people get stuck trying to make money online. They say, but I don't even know where to start from. Well, once upon a time, you didn't know how to walk. That's why I'm talking about this. There was a time you didn't know how to walk. Someone guided you. It's normal for human beings when you're starting something new to seek guidance. You didn't know how to walk, someone had to show you how to walk. Somebody had to hold you, somebody had to direct you. Until little by little you practice. Sometimes you stumbled, you fell until you were able to walk. Now you are a master of walking, not so? You can walk, you can jump, you can run. You have mastered this craft of walking. We often forget that every expert was once an amateur. It's okay to have completely no knowledge of something. It's okay to fumble. It's okay to try. It's okay to fail while you try. You need practice before you become an expert. There's a journey to becoming an expert. There was a time I was completely blank about making money online. Maybe you feel like that. Maybe you are here because you're completely blank. You don't know, how does this thing even work? Well, that's a good starting point. You've asked the question and you are here. This is a good starting point. I'll tell you where to start from. When I started, I had no idea. I Googled a lot. The only thing I knew is that me, I want to make money online. I want to make money and be able to stay home. I learned from others. I enrolled in courses. I read books. I bought books. Some I got some books for free. If you don't know, learn. That's the starting point. Knowledge breeds confidence. The more knowledge you have, the more confident you'll be. Obstacle number three, fear of failure, rejection, and criticism. Let's look at these three types of fear. One, fear of failure. Why is fear of failure one of the obstacles? Brian Tracy says the number one cause of failure is fear of failure. So the number one cause of failure is not failure itself, but the fear of it. Why are we so afraid of failing? Because our education system trains us to avoid failure, but failure is part of the game of making money online. You will fail at some point. Not everything you try will work. So if you are afraid of failing, you will not even start. Remember the example of walking. You had to fall a few times before you could confidently walk. Okay? Fear of criticism. What will people think? If you are worried about what people think, I want you to know that it's normal for us to worry about other people's opinions. I know we like saying, hey, don't worry about what people say. It doesn't matter what people say. It matters. Okay? Deep down, it matters. You know why it matters? Because we are human beings and we need these people. It's normal to worry. Accept it and do not judge yourself. Once you accept it, you need to ask yourself some hard questions. Are you going to be able to pay your bills using people's opinions? Focus on the reason why you want to make money online. There are so many people who have got an opportunity to make money online. They are holding back because of fear of criticism. Because once you start making money online, a lot of people will see you and people will have an opinion about it. Understand something else. Time is ticking. It will not wait for you to be ready. Time is going. You want to start now? You're afraid of what people will say. Remember, time is going. Those people will not care once you run out of time. Another type of fear, fear of rejection. What does this mean? When people say no to you or they refuse to support you, they refuse to buy from you. We are afraid of rejection. This is another normal fear that stops people. Why are we afraid of rejection? Because we want to be embraced, we want to be loved, we want to be supported. This is how we are. This is our makeup as human beings. We want to be loved and to be accepted. This is our need. It is normal. Fear of rejection. Sit down and ask yourself why you have not taken action. You are part of this class on making money online. You're not completely blank. I know this. You already know something. But you are here because there's something that is missing. Maybe you haven't started. Maybe there's procrastination. Maybe there's some action you're not taking. Why? Many times the fear is a huge culprit. Many times, fear is a huge culprit. When someone is just procrastinating, keeps talking about it, keeps on planning, keeps on reading more books, keeps on joining more courses like this, I've caught you. You are here. Why are you here? Is this the first time you are learning about making money online? Or maybe you already know. So why haven't you taken action? There might be a reason for that. If you discover that fear is something that is a big deal for you, you might need to work on your personal development and you need to identify what is really blocking you. Okay, so I have these two books. One is called Unshackled, How You Can Overcome Fear and Limiting Beliefs. I have another one called Set Goals and Crush It, How You Can Set Goals and Make Sure They Happen despite feeling hesitation. Let's look at obstacle number four, imposter syndrome. This is when you are your own obstacle. Why? Because you feel like you're not enough. You are judging yourself. You are feeling like, oh, I'm not qualified. I don't even have this qualification. Am I ready? Maybe you are a gifted speaker and teacher, but you're afraid of being called a motivational speaker. Or you're just concerned, like, how do I look when I do a video? How do I look when I post a blog? You are worried. You need to get out of your head, okay? Maybe you're afraid of showing your face on video. Why are you afraid of showing your face? All these are inner obstacles that you need to deal with. Sometimes it takes practice to get used. I can easily pop a camera in front of my face and do a live video now. But let me tell you, I was terrified to do this when I just started. It was it was scary for me. I was worried about what do people think, how do I look, how do I sound, what to like all sorts of things, okay? Obstacle number five, not sure where to get clients. So maybe you've decided you know the kind of value you'd like to deliver, but you're not sure where to get clients. I'm going to tell you where you're going to start from. Anyone who speaks your language and has internet access can be your potential client online. Okay? Some of these people are in your phone book. They are already your connections online. Some of them are big companies, some of them are small companies, some of them are in your neighborhood, some of them are Facebook groups. They're popular groups on Facebook. Wherever there are people, that is why that mindset issue is important. The kind of problem you're trying to solve with your skill. The people who have it, where are they found? When you ask like that, when you think about it like that, you see it becomes so much easier to identify where to start from. Obstacle number 5, laziness. If there was one easy way of making money online, that's the one we would all be using. The genuine way to make money online takes work, it takes patience, it takes practice. Scammers know that we like shortcuts, that's why they steal from us. When it sounds too easy, proceed with caution. Some things might be easy, but proceed with caution. If it sounds too easy, sounds too good to be true, no, you're going to get 2,000 per day. Doing what? Doing what exactly? Getting 2,000 per day. If someone is going to pay you 2,000 per day times how many days? 30 days in a month. That's 60. What kind of job would you actually be doing? Typing jobs paying that much? You need to be careful. Proceed with caution. It's hard work. You should know. The genuine and sustainable way to make money online, it takes work. If it was so easy, that's what we would all be doing. Now, let's look at another obstacle, the lottery mentality. What is this lottery mentality? The idea that one big event will make you rich. You're just waiting for that chance. With less effort and less energy on your part, it will just work. That's the lottery mentality. Waiting for one big win. Betting companies know this very well. That's why they're making a big profit from it, because people are in a hurry looking for a shortcut. Making money online with your skill takes time. It takes hard work, takes time to learn, takes time to practice, takes time to master the skill, takes time to find clients, takes time to deliver. It takes time. Let me not lie to you. I've been doing this for a long time. It takes time. Change your mindset and you will change your life. It starts with your mindset. One, accept that there are people who are making money online. People are making money online. I've received money from places like outside the country. I remember this other time, someone from UK, someone I've never met, sent me 20,000. They wanted me to do certain work for them. That is an example of making money online. I've had some clients as well from South Africa. I did some work. I had clients, sometimes students, in other parts of the world, different towns. So sometimes it's for a service, sometimes for consultants, sometimes read that book where I was outlining the list of things I've done to make money online. So I know it works. So know that it's working, but know that you need to educate yourself, believe you can do it, and put in the work. There's no shortcut, there is work. Now, in part 3, I want to talk about how you can get started to find your first clients, picking a niche and finding your first clients. Okay, how did I start? I started by learning how to do something and practicing it. Then I looked for clients, then I got paid. Then I started teaching other people and I also got paid. So if you want to learn from me, you can check out one of my books here. I've got several books, and you can also learn through Content Creation School. In summary, in this part 2, I'm looking only at obstacles. If making money online is possible, if it is not complicated, then why are people not doing it? Because of certain obstacles, for example, mindset. Instead of looking for problems you can solve, people only look for, I'm looking for typing jobs. You can find typing jobs, but it's harder. Not knowing where to start. Fear of failure, rejection, and criticism. This is one of the biggest ones, especially if you've been learning, and procrastinating, you're not taking action. Could it be that there's something you're afraid of? Imposter syndrome. This is another inner obstacle. I call these the inner obstacles because they happen in your head. Okay, they're not out there. Not sure where to start from. Laziness, lottery mentality. These are some of the obstacles that stop people from making money online the legitimate way. Now, I would like to invite you to join Content Creation School. I used to teach a lot of different courses. I've been teaching so many different things over the years. I've combined them into one 30-day school. It's intense. When you join, be ready to do the work. Like I've said, it is work. Okay? When you join, you have live chats. You can ask questions. Sometimes it's with me. Sometimes it's one of the assistant coaches and tutors. You have quizzes for some of the lessons. You have assignments which I highly encourage you to do so that you come out with a practical skill. Remember, you need to practice. There's a certificate that is attached that you can get. And you also get recommended when people are looking for freelancers to hire. Okay. If you prefer private consultation, I'm available for private consultation, but you should know that it costs more than content creation school. So start by joining content creation school. Okay, so this is the end of part 2. Let's go to part 3, getting your first clients.